Huh?
Is that a car?
Oh,
Hello.
Jack.
Excuse me. Hello. Hi.
Hey.
I was in.
Did you hear a car? I heard a car.
It's
What? Oh, hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Jack. Come in.
Hi. Okay. Hi. My name is Jonathan. People call me John or Jack. Either or. It's up to you.
This is the guy I was talking about who needed the flu cure.
Hmm.
Yeah. Charlie said that to come back here because the cure that she gave was not the full one. So here I am.
Charlie, can I talk to you on the side really quick? Just give us one second, Jonathan.
Okay.
Dory. Yeah. What's up?
Why does he look like he just came through hell?
He says he just he used that to make supplies at his school thing.
So is that
base?
He's at a school? This is the kid for the
does
flu
that
thing, right?
He needs it for his dad.
Well, it's nice to know that I've been working for what looks like a
by
hobo.
the way, that's the guy who's a cannibal.
Oh. Great.
Don't bring it up to him. I don't think he realizes he's not.
Oh, okay, fine, whatever. All right, let's go back before I start to worry.
Hey, yeah, we got the cure, right, Doc?
Mm-hmm. I spent all night working on it, and I finally got it done. Actually, a few minutes ago, so that was perfect timing for you to show up.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you so much.
So you have a moped?
Yeah, it was my dad's, but
Yeah. Why does everyone have cars except for us? What's going on with this?
Other people have cars. Well, isn't there a bunch of cars in like they just don't have gas in them?
Yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to like make vehicles work. You just need to put gas in them and boom, work.
I ain't a mechanic. That's not my forte.
Well, I mean, those guys said they were gonna come back with some oil, so gasoline, so that would work out.
Yeah. So how are you living where you are?
Well, I've got the gardening club, which we have lots of different vegetables there, and I've got some sheep that I keep very safe.
You have sheep?
Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, I have to keep them in the freezer, otherwise butterflies will get to them. But you know, whatever.
Oh, so...
One second. Wait, one second. I need to talk to the doctor again. Doc, can you come on real quick?
Okay.
Sorry. What?
Okay, so
He has sheep?
No, it's not sheep. And I said he wasn't all there.
Oh, I get it now.
I think he's eating some of it actually right now.
Yeah, he is. All right.
Also, when he says butterflies, he means zombies.
Okay. Well, if you can give me some of this sheep, maybe I could
Probably ask him for it.
figure out something for him. I don't know. Regardless.
Hey,
oh, okay,
hey,
just
Jack,
gonna go.
you got some more of that sheep on you?
Oh, brilliant! Yeah, I didn't know if you actually wanted some, so I brought some tomatoes, cabbages, and carrots along with me, and so you can have some too.
Oh, thank you.
As a thank you for the
Nice,
flu
nice.
cure.
That's nice. Thank you.
Great, it's seeping into my gloves. But yeah, so where'd you find all these sheep?
Oh, they're just laying about around my little school. They're all across. So I just put a leash on them, take them back to my school, keep them safe, keep them well fed.
But that's good of you to do. That's always nice, keeping the sheep nice and kept around, making sure they're organized, making sure they're okay. And what about the butterflies? Why are you?
Well, the butterflies. I was talking to Charlie and Mr. Zylo and what was his name?
His name was Nick.
Mr. Nick. About the butterflies, and they showed up a couple months ago, give or take. I'm pretty sure they're like a new species or something because they seem to be like carnivorous, and so I need to keep myself safe from them. So and the sheep as well, because otherwise they'll get to the sheep.
So deadly butterflies and harmless sheep. Interesting.
Yep.
So what about your dad? How is your dad doing?
The thing that Charlie gave him was, it
It was
lowered
just a
his
test to
symptoms.
see.
It lowered his fever. He's not puking anymore. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
And,
It's always supposed to help a little bit, since I wasn't too sure, since I didn't really have all the supplies necessary to make the full thing. But glad to see he's doing at least a little better with that, and that should, hopefully, the cure that we just gave you should, do the trick. Fix him up.
Thank you very much. Yeah. If you want, I can either show you around my school sometime, or actually, I always keep a spare set of my notes that I've taken on these butterflies. I can, if you're interested, I can give them to you.
I'd be okay
The
with
notes on the
that.
butterflies would be good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be a great exchange of information.
There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll read this in my spare time. Let's see my gloves. But yeah, I'm very curious to see what this school looks like. Maybe one day you could show me if that's all right with you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm always happy to have people come round. I'm always happy to make new friends. I'm always happy, yeah.
Yeah, he showed me his school last time. It was pretty big.
It's a big school.
Pretty interesting.
I'm curious about you too, because not every day that you see someone wearing a gas mask, let alone a plague mask.
Something like that. That's okay. I've been intrigued by your school and your way of life, so I'm very interested to see what else you could offer me, and maybe stuff I could offer you too.
Oh, brilliant! Well, medical supplies is the one thing that we're really lacking at school. So, yeah. Any help is a good help at all, and I'm more than happy to help out as well.
It's good to know, right, Doc?
It is. It'll be great sources of information between the both of us, actually.
Brilliant. Well, in that case, if everything's all said and done, I should probably take my leave.
Go, yeah.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
get your dad. I don't know why the dog. Thinking of the dog out there. Make sure your dad's okay.
Yeah, I will. Thank you again for the flu cure. It is you're saving a life. I don't know how else to thank you, really.
No problem. I hope everything goes well.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
That went well.
That was weird. I had to act kind for once. Never again. But anyway, I'm interested to see what these notes entail. Maybe there'll be some useful information. Also, this needs to go somewhere. Well, that was definitely strange. Well, I mean, at least I got human meat for the boys out back, so I don't have to worry about food for a while. Still a bit strange and disgusting, though. Then again, I've met a few psychopaths already, so it's not really surprising that there would be somebody like this in this messed up world. But he did give me his notes. For all I know, there could just be scribbles in here, but let's see. Oh, it's actual words. Okay, maybe he's not completely lost just yet. But these butterflies that he calls the zombies. Let's see. Test or experiment 1, I guess. Cell 1. Does he have them, like, locked up? Test alert. The very first butterfly encountered. I tried multiple different ways of attracting and diverting its attention. Subject appears to be enamored by bright lights, loud noises, the sight and smell of meat, humans, etc. Okay, well, it's stuff I already knew. Experiment number 2, starvation, cell 2. I've had this butterfly contained for approximately 2 months, and it's still alive, despite me not feeding it anything. It has become slower, but it's still definitely moving. So they can survive without food. That makes a good amount of sense, considering the boy that back I feed very rarely. So that's already kind of something I already knew. Experiment 3, cell 3, omnivore, question mark. Everything I have tried feeding the subject has been rejected. It will not eat vegetables, nor meat substitutes, nor food scented like meat. It will only eat meat. Makes sense. Like, I already know that. Is there anything good in here that I could actually read that I won't know? Let's see. Whilst the butterfly can see, its main method of seeking out food is via smell. Masking an object does help a little, but I found that the butterflies will stay completely away from citrus fruit. They don't like citrus? Huh. That's a bit weird. I didn't know that one, considering I have no fruit or anything around here. Just got coffee and bread, mainly. With the additional meat every now and then that I can collect and gather, either from the farmer or just in general. But citrus fruit. I'll keep that one in mind. Number 5. Blindness. I modified cell 5 to have no windows, and I've installed a night vision camera. The butterfly just seems to aimlessly wander around the cell. Whenever I feed it, it perks up and immediately goes to the food. Okay. That's already kind of something I knew. They're not really good at seeing, especially at the nighttime. They always kind of aimlessly walk around in the cell I have in the backyard, so that makes a lot of sense. I have modified cell 6 just like cell 5, but I have included citrus fruit. Subject seems to be staying in one corner, only moving slightly. Citrus fruit? Really? That's so weird. I'll have to test it on the guys in the back to see if that's actually a thing that works. If so, that could be really good news for us, especially to keep the infected away from us. Experiment number 7. Extermination. I located some firearms, bullets, and a quality of melee weapons. The sledgehammer seems to be the most effective so far, no need for sharpening nor reloading. Plus the others are attracted to sound. Yeah. I would say using a blunt object is better than using a sharp object, and of course keeping firearms and bullets to a minimum is always acceptable, considering you don't want a lot of noise to attract the others. Fire seems to be very effective. If doused in a flammable liquid and set alight, the butterfly will burn to death in a matter of seconds. Very effective. The only issue is the bright light and the noises the butterfly makes when set alight, thus drawing more butterflies to its location. Also, out in the field, resource management will be an issue, and how often will you be in a situation where fire is your only option? Well, I do have inferno bullets. I've never used them, though. Fire would make sense since human skin can be pretty flammable if you get it lit just enough, and of course having a dousing method like oil or gasoline or something along those lines is always something good to douse your flames in. Maybe I should ask the Colonel for more flame bullets. Seems like a good option. Experiment 9, Cell 7, Extermination 3. I tried depriving the butterfly of light and filled the room with toxic gas. The butterfly survived for weeks before I had to cut off the gas. It seemed to be leaking out of the cell. Okay, so they're not good against gases either, or any, like, toxic smells. Well, that one I also kind of figured as well, considering that car up front was on fire for a while. The smoke didn't really bother the zombies except for the light. Very interesting. So it was actually worth making a deal with him about the notes. Looks like the little Madman's got something going for him. I should really visit that school sometime and really see what's going on there. Maybe I could talk to Charlie about getting him to come back pretty soon, actually. Well, I am filled on medical supplies tonight, so I don't have to worry about making any tonight. You know what? I've been having a stressful week. I think I still got some whiskey in the fridge. I think I'm gonna grab some of those and have myself a little night.